Hello and welcome back to the Presidents Playing D&D, a series in which AI-voiced presidents gather together to play some D&D with me, Ben Shapiro, the AI Dungeon Master. Let's start with a recap of our last episode. In the last episode, the party traversed through their first dungeon, earning themselves some useful loot and learning the first part of a divine song needed for the Goddess of Harmony. They were accompanied by Mem, the messenger of the goddess. Now, the party is back at the Goblin Village, rested up and ready to continue on their journey.
Before we start out, I have something I want to say. Marrack, I was reading the comments and they said that you can't even use armor as a wizard, and you wanted to steal Donna's armor. I am so disgusted that you would treat a woman this way.
We were just teasing. Anyway, that's news to us. Maybe Merrick can find or buy a special robe or something that will give him a little defense boost.
If we're going to bring up the comments, Donald, then you will have also read that comment suggesting that you engage more with the role-playing in the game. You were kind of whiny last episode.
That is fake news. Donna is the greatest character in this party and carries you two through every challenge. She is the most engaged in the story.
You know, Ben goes easy on you, right? There's no way you should have been able to attack those 6 monkeys last episode all in one turn.
Again, that is fake news. Donna can do anything, as she is the greatest warrior woman in the world. I cannot believe the woke left would be so critical of a woman.
You know, Donald, I'm sure the comments will see how godly Donna is if you demonstrate her godly presence.
Is her strength and prowess not enough? What more could they possibly want?
They just want to see her wit and intellect.
Joe, I'm sorry I ever yelled at you for being an idiot. You were pretty smart. Very well. I will be sure to demonstrate Donna's gigantic, beautiful brain.
Let's all remember that the three of you are a party. You are a team. Your goal is to tackle all obstacles together. Your teammates' victories are your own victories.
If we're talking about the comments, then I have something else I want to bring up. It wasn't in the comments, but our writer keeps thinking about it. Ben, why is it that your portraits always turn out hot in the AI art generator?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean, Marrack, Donald, and I look pretty normal. It's always your portraits that come out spicy.
I think it's your imagination. Look at Donna. She's ripped beyond words.
I have a question, Ben.
Is it about the comments or portraits?
No, it's about the story.
Okay. It's about time we got back on track. Go ahead.
Do we know what sort of fae being Mem is? I remember you mentioned that she's some sort of fae being, but not any specifics. I've been thinking about her a lot between episodes.
Thinking about my queen, Mem? Of course you are.
Yes, I'll make you roll for that. How about perception?
I got 17.
Merrick, you have studied much about various races of people and creatures, though do not have much experience meeting these folk in person. I'm gonna do something a bit unconventional. Benjen, I want you to also roll perception.
Okay, I got 5.
All right. On the other hand, Benjen, you have met a great many different people in your experience as a wanderer and entertainer, but have no academic or past studies on races or creatures.
We're a team. Let me roll 2.
Has Donna studied various races of people?
No, but as a nomadic human, Donna has lived in a great many places and met large groups of people.
All right, roll perception.
I got a 7, damn.
Marrack, going off only your studies, you think Mem could be a variant of Myconid raised in the Feywilds, a being sometimes called a Myconet, unique to this universe. They are more similar to fairies or forest spirits. She might be a variant of fairy. Perhaps most disconcerting of all, she is a variant of Redcap.
Oh, that would not be good.
Hold it, Ben. All these pictures of redcaps are old men who look like ugly gnomes. Ain't no way Mem is one of them.
Donald, get off your phone.
I'm just saying, no way she is a redcap. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Donna, what do you call the top of a mushroom?
That's a mushroom cap.
And what color hair does Mem have?
It's orange.
Oh my God, she's a redhead. Ben, you better not sully my queen like this. She is not one of those ugly gnome men.
And who is the dungeon master?
Donna's soft maiden heart cannot take this.
Don't worry, Donna. I think Mem is a nice lady.
I cannot believe that I am being comforted by Sleepy Benjen. Look at what this world has come to. Ben, you are breaking Donna's heart.
I doubt she's a redcap. Ben is just trying to mess with us to make us argue or prompt a reaction. Redcaps are really evil creatures. Mem helped us through a very difficult dungeon when she could have left us for dead, even if she is. Ben is the dungeon master and is basically God. He could just as easily create a new race or being, name it a redcap, and use that to throw us off our game or confuse us.
Barak, you told me to get off your phone, and I see you reading Wikipedia under the table.
Do you guys really have so little trust in me?
Donna, Merrick, and Benjen are a team. You are not a part of this team.
That makes me feel a little lonely.
It's only insofar as we're playing D&D. We're all friends here. Besides, only friends really know how to troll one another.
That's true. All right, let's jump right into the story. We closed the episode last time with the plan that the party would soon go back to Melodia City in order to deal with Sarah and Eric's missing baby.
Yes. The evil woman. Listen, guys, I have told you this a number of times. Even though we don't know exactly what Sarah has done, the fact that she has turned against her friend Zessam tells me enough about her character. Donna will judge her accordingly.
I realize that I can't persuade Donna otherwise, but I really think we should act carefully.
Donna does not want to give that woman the opportunity to be evil.
What if we tried talking to Locke, the guard that had his way with Zessam? We don't have to be direct, but we can try to gather some information about the situation to inform our decision.
That is a good idea, but I feel like he would be suspicious or guarded if all of us question him at the same time.
I have an idea. Donna will use her beauty to pull the truth out of him. I am sure he will loosen his lips if we give him booze and Donna flirts with him. Of course, I would not do this ordinarily. I am only doing this for the sake of the lost baby. I am only interested in women.
Run that by me again.
I said that I am only interested in women. Flirting with a man would be gay.
But Donna is a woman, so...
So?
You know what? Never mind.
Someone better tell him because I'm going to hurt his feelings.
No, let him do it.
I better move on or else I'm going to say it.
I'll cut in. Okay, guys, we should say goodbye to Elder Grot and inform him of what we plan on doing in Melodia City. It would be rude to just disappear. After that, we can start our trek through the forest and back to the city.
I think we should try to talk with Zessam again.
That too. When we leveled up, I added the spell Comprehend Languages to my spellbook. After coming into contact with this goblin village, I've been interested in finding a way to communicate with the goblins and other races we may encounter, and studied this form of magic in our downtime.
Right. I'm glad you picked that up. I think I forgot to mention it about your class.
Wait, you mean I get to add new spells when we level up?
Joe, let me see your character sheet. Joe, why do you have no cantrips available?
I didn't know I got to add them when I leveled up or when I got the new class.
You mean you have been so useless on accident?
It's okay, Joe. I know you've been busy in office. I'll help you add some spells real quick.
All right. While you two take care of that, Donald, do you have any concerns about your character?
Nope. Though I would like to sell these gemstones and add to my collection of gold.
Right. We planned out some backstory for your character. Perhaps we'll have to roleplay a one-shot style episode where we cover Donna's backstory.
We're ready to go now. What's this about Donna's backstory?
Nothing yet. We were just discussing a potential future special episode. If we're all ready to go, the party exits their dwelling in the Goblin Village.
Let's go right to Grot's home to say goodbye and speak with Zessam a bit.
Works for me.
Okay. The party enters Grot's dwelling and find the Elder inside his home, weaving 3 necklaces from grass and wood. His hands stop as the adventurers enter. "Good morning, adventurers," he says.
Greetings, Elder Grot. We will be journeying back to Melodia City today and wanted to thank you for your hospitality before we set off.
Elder Grot nods. "I had a feeling you 3 were preparing to move on. I have woven these talismans for each of you to carry on your adventure. If you are to encounter more of our kind in Melodia, present these charms, and you will be recognized as a friend to goblin kind."
Thank you very much, Elder Grot. Donna will add this among her many adornments with pride, and I swear to you, we will protect your village's standing in Melodia City.
Thank you, Warrior Donna. Grot gives each of you one of the necklaces he was weaving from grass and wood. The necklace is a simple braid of dried grass, but the wooden talisman on each is carved with a myriad of symbols. Grot clears his throat. "I hope that you will protect my daughter from the humans of Melodia City."
Yes, that is something we wanted to talk about as well. Can we speak with her again? We want to gather some information to decide how to deal with the humans.
Grot's expression darkens. "Some in the village wanted to attack the humans and kill this Locke, but I managed to calm them down."
I totally understand that point of view, but I have resolved to get the truth from Locke using my own body and charm.
And I think attacking would be a bad idea. Elder Grot, the truth is that the three of us were granted prophetic dreams that directed us to travel to Melodia. I am worried that instigating more conflict between the various races would be counterproductive. Our objective is to resolve whatever conflict is, disrupting the peace. We have not gotten a clear idea of what the problem is, but Benjen's relationship with the goddess is helping to guide us.
Grot nods with appreciation. I thank you for telling me this, though you should take care with whatever dreams have guided you, especially when you do not know their source.
We are doing just that, Elder Grot.
Grot stands and moves over to the door of his home. I will bring my daughter for all of you to talk with. He leaves.
Ben, if I use comprehend languages, that doesn't mean I can speak with Zessum myself, right?
No, only that you can understand her.
Okay, got it.
I will use speak with animals. Merrick can listen and translate, and then I can speak with Zessum.
Benjen, that is genius.
That is so offensive that you are categorizing these goblins as animals.
But humans are animals too.
I guess he's got you there. But I'm not going to allow you to use that spell like that. Sorry, Benjen.
Ah, pooey.
Grot returns to his dwelling with Zessam in tow. They both sit before the party.
I'll cast comprehend languages. I want to be sure we don't miss a single detail. Also, I'm going to ask Grot to have her speak in the goblin language. We'll get the most complete answer if she replies in a language she's fluent in. I want her to tell me about her friend, Sarah, as much as she can think of.
Sure. Zessam fidgets in her seat. I've known Sarah for a very long time. All my life, really. We reach adulthood within a couple years in the rainforest. I've always wanted to live in the city with my friend and in one of their huge houses. Sarah said that she would introduce me to a human male looking for a wife. She introduced me to Locke. He was very nice, a hard worker, very devoted to his job. He is a respectable husband. Grot leans over and mutters to Zessum, Merrick, you hear him tell her that the marriage isn't a real union. A few tears then rise to Zessum's eyes.
I'll quickly translate all of that to the party.
Please do not cry, Zessum. Sarah may not have been your friend, but we of the party will be true friends to you.
Elder Grot, can I ask about your customs in this village? I just want to know exactly how bad what Sarah has done in your eyes.
Grot thinks for a moment. Zessum will not want for a goblin husband despite her relationship with the humans because of her being my daughter. But Grassam may not be as welcome by her new husband. I can take him in, of course, if he is treated badly. Zessum adds to this. I am not sorry for myself that much. I am sorry for my son. I thought he would be able to live in the human city with his father. Grassam wants to be a guard like him.
Does he know about Grassam? You should get child support from him. Otherwise, he is a deadbeat dad.
Zessum shakes her head. Haven't seen Locke for a few years.
I doubt they have that sort of compensation in this universe.
Well, they should. After we finish with this storyline, Donna is going to establish a court system for justice. And she will punish women like Sarah.
You're one to talk, Donald. You're going through the justice system right at this moment.
Guys, I do not want to talk about that. I just want to have some fun with my friends.
All right, we won't talk about that. So back to the story. Zessum, if we have the chance to talk to Locke, we're going to make sure he knows about Grassam, and that Grassam wants to come work in Melodia City.
Zessum smiles with appreciation.
What about the baby? Zessum, can you tell us about Sera and her baby?
Sarah has always been attentive to her baby when I saw her. Maybe she was sometimes tired, since Erik works as a guard and leaves her on the farm for long periods of time. She said they named the baby Jacob.
Do you think she could have done something to the baby? Do you think she is capable of that?
Zessum shakes her head. Don't know. I would think she couldn't. She and Erik love their baby.
Okay, I see. Thank you. I think that covers all the information I wanted to gather. What about you two?
I think so.
I've had enough procrastinating. We need to get our butts to Melodia City and take care of this quest. Donna does not enjoy leaving loose ends.
Before the party departs, Grot and Zessum have one more gift for the party. It is a thick, mud-like substance that he directs the adventurers to spread all over their clothes. This will allow you to pass through the rainforest without being attacked by monsters. Our hunters use it to cover their scent during long treks through the forest.
Thank you very much, Leader Grot. We appreciate your consideration.
If that's everything, then the party will begin their journey through the rainforest. I want to keep the session moving, so I want all of you to roll survival. We'll do this instead of playing out the entire trip through the forest. I think that would get too tedious.
I got an 11.
I got a 10.
I got a 14.
The three of you barely make it through the rainforest and back to Melodia City. Go ahead and consume a day's rations.
I figured out why my character doesn't have any rations, guys. When I was building the character, I gave him a scholar's pack instead of an explorer pack, which is what I think you two have.
No worries, Merrick. I will share a ration with you. We are a team.
Anything else you guys want to take care of in the forest?
I want out of that poison hellscape. The first thing Donna would like to do in Melodia City is go shopping. Her pockets are heavy with treasure, and she would like to sell them for gold.
Jesus, Donna, we're supposed to be finishing this quest.
Excuse me, Merrick, but my brain is not so tiny that I have forgotten our objective. In fact, it seems Donna's brain is so much huger than yours. If we go right to questioning Sera, Erik, or Locke, it would put the entire town on edge. We should instead gather some information in the city.
That's actually a good idea. I'm surprised. I thought you wanted to give Sarah the death penalty immediately.
No, think about it like this, Merrick. I want to trap her with our information and knowledge so that we can squeeze the truth out. We will have the sides closing in on her and she won't even know it. I want to be sure she cannot slither away.
That's kind of brutal.
Oh, before I forget. Benjen, until you pray to and fulfill your musical offering to the goddess, you cannot use your cleric spells.
Huh? Why?
Wow, a needy broad. Donna offers her sympathies, Benjen. You should drop your devotion to that trash goddess and instead pray to Donna.
Sorry, couldn't help but pull that one on you. I did warn you that your new class came with some requirements. Just be sure to offer your prayers often, just like how Merrick works in his spellbook during downtime.
Ben, don't you know it's hard enough for Sleepy Benjen to remember to update his character sheet? Now you've given him something else to do.
I guess that means the members of the party should take it upon themselves to remind him.
Right, I'll periodically remind him.
Thanks, bestie.
Yeah, I will remind him too. Even if Donna knows that this goddess is trash, she will not let down her teammates. Donna will not be the weakest link in this party.
I'll hold you to that.
No problem.
Okay. So the party has made it back to Melodia City after about a day and a half's journey through the rainforest. The city is just as you left it. Workers trudge through the street off to their labor, guards patrol the edge of the forest, and the blistering sun beats down on the town.
I want to look for a shop to sell these gemstones.
Roll for perception.
That's only a 7.
Donna, you glance around Melodia City's Man Street. While there are a few shops, there isn't a jeweler or other specialty shop that would be a good place to sell your gemstones.
Fine, I'll just go to one of the regular shops. Is there something like a general store?
Yes. The main shop that catches your gaze is a small store built beside a taller dwelling. The store is a bit run down, but seems decently frequented by those of the town. As you approach, you see that the store is stocked with a huge assortment of items. Everything from farming equipment to rolls of cloth to raw ingredients for cooking.
Perfect, I will go to that shop first. Is there a shopkeeper to talk to?
A middle-aged woman tends the shop.
I'll go talk to her. Hello, madam. I am Donna, a member of the adventuring party that has come to protect this city from rampaging magical creatures of the forest. I have goods to sell.
The shopkeep's eyes perk up as she sees the adventuring party enter the shop. Are you three the adventurers Mona mentioned several days ago? Didn't think you existed, given that I haven't seen you around.
We have been hunting creatures in the forest and just got back into town.
Well, I'm glad to see you. Been needing some new customers. I've got plenty of food and supplies for sale.
Do you have traveling rations?
Sure do. Sell plenty of them when guards go into the forest to hunt down any bounties. I've got about 20 set aside to sell. I always keep them handy.
I'd like to buy 12 rations.
That'll be 6 gold coins.
All right. Benjen, I'll give 2 of those to you to replace the ones you gave me.
Thanks.
The shopkeep's eyes shine as you pass over the gold. She is noticeably more enthusiastic now, eagerly showing off more of her wares. I've got water skins and other traveling gear as well. Fine quality.
Benjen and Donna, can I have a look at what comes in your adventuring gear? I want to buy what I need here, if possible.
Sure.
Looks like I'm missing a water skin and mess kit as well. I have the sleeping mat that Donna made, but not a bedroll. I don't need a torch or tinderbox, though, since I can just use magic for fire. All right. I'll tell the shopkeeper that I'm looking to purchase a water skin, mess kit, and maybe a bedroll.
That'll set you back 1 gold and 4 silvers.
I don't have any silver coins.
The shopkeeper doesn't have the funds to give you change.
I've got you, Merrick. 10 silvers for 1 gold, right?
Yep. Okay. Thanks again, Benjen. I'll use that to pay the shopkeeper and then step back. I'm sure the others have some shopping to do.
Pleasure doing business with you. Anything else I can do for you three?
Yes. First of all, I have gemstones to sell, as well as the feathers from, what was it called? Feathered poison kobold. I have 10 of those feathers to sell.
The shopkeeper peers over Donna's goods, first looking at the feathers. These are quite beautiful feathers. Would make some fine jewelry for a fancy lady. Of course, I'm not a jeweler myself. I'll give you 2 silvers for all the feathers.
Is that a good price?
Roll for insight.
Ha, that's a 14.
Feathers like these are a luxury item much of the time, especially considering their fine color. Further, however, feathers are often used in potion making by an apothecary.
And is there an apothecary in town? Can I ask the shopkeeper?
She looks taken aback by the question, but nods. There is one further down the road. I assume you all would like to purchase some healing potions. But about the feathers...
I would like to think about those feathers. What about the gemstones?
The shopkeeper peers over the many gemstones, running a finger over her lip, muttering numbers to herself. I would buy the quartz and the amber for 30 gold.
Ben, I know that is a ripoff. I read up the cost of gemstones on that website. You owe me like 200 gold at least.
First, that is metagaming. Second, the value of gemstones in Melodia is not the same in other regions. You forget how ravaged by conflict this region is.
So what I'm hearing is, if I want a better price for these gemstones, I should keep them until we go to a different region.
You could... But, Donna, would that fit in with your character's backstory? We talked about this between the sessions.
Fine, I'll sell those gemstones.
Surprising. My curiosity is piqued.
We'll cover it in a one-shot soon. Benjen, is there anything you want to buy at this shop?
Maybe. What else does she have? I want to know everything she has.
Do you want me to recite her entire inventory?
That would be nice.
No, we are not doing that. We have things to do, Benjen. Anyway, I want to ask the shopkeep how things have been around here. How are Erik and Sera? Any news about their child?
Right. The shopkeep shakes her head, very sad. Not a trace. Mona did mention that you three were working on following leads about the child. I take it that you haven't found anything?
We went to the Gobble.
No, nothing yet. We spent some time following the trail in the forest and have come back to replenish supplies. We were hoping that there would be some good news when we returned.
No, I'm afraid there's been no news.
Could you point us to Sarah and Eric's home? We would like to offer some words to the family, but we haven't actually visited them.
The shopkeeper nods, and then points to a clearing outside of town. There are several farms out that way. Sarah and Eric's home is about 3 or 4 homes down the way. Sarah keeps at home these days. Just ask around there, and you'll get pointed in the right direction.
Thank you. We will do that and offer our prayers to her.
The shopkeeper tilts her head. Prayers? To whom? I suppose you three have beliefs of your own homeland that you've carried with you. Maybe those prayers will be of some comfort to her.
Right. If we're all done with shopping, we'll be going to the apothecary. Thank you very much to helping us out with supplies, ma'am. I'm going to quickly leave the shop. Benjen, I want you to say that again when we get to the apothecary, to find out if there isn't sort of deity or religion around here.
Say what again?
Offering prayers.
Offering prayers.
No, say it when we get to the apothecary.
When we get to the apothecary.
Never mind.
All right. The party moves down the street to the apothecary pointed out by the shopkeeper. The inside of the shop features various bottled concoctions and drying herbs, giving the shop an aroma of lavender and cloves. In the center of the shop is a large wooden table, made out of a slab of oak log. The table is stained a reddish brown and smells like iron.
That's blood.
Indeed, Donna. The center table does appear to be stained with blood. This apothecary also serves as a makeshift hospital for the town. Villagers bring the wounded to the shop after animal attacks. As the party files into the shop, a young girl hops up to the counter. What you looking for? She has cream skin and blue-green hair.
Hello, little miss. Oh, she is so cute. We have some magic candy. Would you like some?
Benjen, take a step back and think about what you just said. Anyway, we are looking to buy some potions for our travels, and we also have some items that you might find interesting.
The young girl stares up over the counter. Hi there. I'm Bree. What you got for sale?
Some poison kobold feathers. 10 of them. We took great care in procuring these fine items. I will show her the feathers. They are very nice.
The young girl looks over the feathers. Oh, these will be perfect for brewing some antidotes. I'll give you 8 silvers for the lot.
Make it a gold and you've got a deal.
Roll for persuasion.
That's a 15.
The shopkeeper considers the offer for a moment and then agrees. Okay, we don't get too many samples from this caliber of monster. I'll pay you the gold for them.
Done. Yes, one more for the collection.
Now you'll all be buying, won't you?
Yes. I'm wondering if you have any defensive potions that will help in combat.
Ah, yes. We should have some potions suitable for a wizard to use. I have 2 ordinary potions that will boost one's defense by a small amount or a medium amount. And then an additional potion, much more expensive, that will add defense as one expends spells.
Ben, can I use Identify to learn the specific properties of each potion?
Sure. The cheapest potion will add +1 to your armor class for 3 turns. The second potion will add +2 to your armor class for 5 turns, and the last potion will take effect as follows. The potion only takes effect once you have 4 or fewer spell slots remaining. As you expend a spell slot, it adds 1 point to your AC for each spell slot used, meaning that it will add a maximum of 4 points to your AC. The effects of the potion last until the party takes a short rest, or until your spell slots are otherwise replenished.
I kind of want that last potion, but I think it'll be stupid expensive.
Bree smiles. Yep, I take great pride in my potions. The prices are, in order, 3 silver coins, 1 gold coin, and 50 gold coins.
That is a ripoff.
Well, that last potion is off the table. I'd like to buy 2 of the smaller potions and 1 of the medium. 1 gold and 6 silvers.
Pleasure doing business with you. Bree pockets the coins. Anything else I can do for you 3?
Offering prayers?
What?
They told me to say that when we got to the apothecary. I have been holding on to that since we walked in. Boy, what a cute little girl. She smells like rainbows and sunshine.
Okay, then I'll just... Bree, has there been any news about Sarah and Eric's baby?
Oh, baby Jacob. Nothing yet, I don't think. Real sad about the whole thing, you know. The town is really torn up. Of course, I don't talk much to Sarah or the others, so that's just what I've heard passed along.
Yes. We wanted to offer our prayers to their family.
Prayers to the goddess Cyrene? I doubt anyone around here believes in her.
Cyrene, huh? This is the first we are hearing of such a goddess.
She's known to the people in my home village, but not many in Melodia City follow her. My home village is by the cliffs overlooking the sea, on the other side of the island.
I suspect we'll find ourselves over there soon. Thank you for the potions. I'm all finished here. If either of you have shopping to do?
No, I'm good. While I want to visit an armorer, I think we should have a talk with Locke soon. It's about time for the Hammer of Justice.
Why don't we go visit Mona? And Mills, too? We've been gone for a long time. I'm sure they'd like to know that we're safe.
Yeah, and Mills can sell more of that eel jerky to sleepy Benjen over there. Personally, I'd like a drink at the tavern. Donna loves to drink.
I'm sure she does. All right, let's go on over to Desdemona's Inn to check in with Mona.
All right. The party finish up their shopping and make their way to Desdemona's Inn. The sun has begun to set on the horizon, and many of the village's workers are filing into the inn for an evening drink and food.
Perfect. We will fit right in. Donna will use her feminine wiles to get the truth out of all who try to deceive her.
Before we go in, let's make a plan.
No offense, Merrick, but every time we try to make a plan, it goes to hell.
I agree with Donna, but still think it's a good idea to think of the plan just in case. What were you thinking, Merrick?
I think we should split up when we go in. We can reconvene and share our findings. Donna, you locate any soldiers you can find in the tavern and share a drink with them. Benjen, why don't you look for Mills and see if you can speak with him? I'll look for Mona and try to chat with her as well. We all can talk this evening when we rent out some rooms in the inn.
Sounds like a plan. Donna will get the truth out of these drunkards.
As the party enters, they see Mona serving customers, along with Mills at the bar, pouring drinks. There are some soldiers drinking at a table. The 3 of you are going to split up. Maybe we should roll initiative to see whose perspective we play out first.
I got a 12.
I got a 13.
Hey, I got a 13, too.
Liar.
Roll again, Donna and Benjen.
16.
Oh, I only got 9 this time.
Then the order will go Donna, Merrick, and then Benjen. Donna, there are a party of soldiers sitting around a large oak table, laughing heartily as they share jokes and mugs of ale. They quiet as Donna approaches.
No need to be in awe of my awesome might, boys. I will treat everyone to a round of the finest mead this tavern offers.
Upon Donna's admission, the party erupts in a cheer and pats her on the back. "Have a seat," one of them calls, grinning. Another motions for the drinks to be brought. "Donna, a round of expensive mead here will run you 5 silvers for the table."
Then double it and make it a gold.
"Are you sure you want to do that?"
Donna may love her gold, but she loves justice even more so. And this is a means to get justice through information gathering. As I have said, I will not allow it to be said that Donna is the weakest link of the party. I will sit down at the table, having supplied the men with ample drink. Now I will show off Donna's ample bosom, very slyly. They can look, but they cannot touch.
How about you roll a performance check?
I got a 1 critical failure.
Donna, instead of slyly showing off your bosom to the table in an effort to, ease the gathering of information, you instead fall forward, pushing your bosom into the face of one of the soldiers. The others call out, startled. A few others snicker at you.
No, I will not allow them to laugh at Donna. I will roll intimidation to make them shut up.
All right, but
I am doing it. No one does this to Donna. She is a godly warrior woman. This is bullshit. I rolled a 7.
I'd say it's better than actually succeeding. Donna, you try to make an intimidating face at the soldiers who laughed and move to draw your hand axes, but the soldiers are clearly too drunk to assess the situation.
Fine. This is just as I planned anyway. I have gotten them drunk and made them laugh. So boys, how has the weather been here in the city? I just got back from that hellscape of a forest, hunting the trail of a goblin.
The soldiers laugh. Weather? We've been sweating our asses off in this heat. Too bad the rains only come at night to cool things off. Sometimes I feel like running out the house nude just to cool off. Another soldier raises his cup to Donna. Goblins, huh? You following the trail of Eric's son, Jacob? Hope you've had more luck than us. Bad business, that. Another adds on, had any luck? We haven't found a thing. Frankly, a lot of the men are getting tired of searching for the kid. He leans in closer to Donna. At this point, ain't even going to be a body to find, right? I mean, you've seen the monsters in that forest.
Yes, I agree with them, but I am doing my best with the information I have. I will tell them, all of you seem like strapping, capable men. You keep this city safe. Had any trouble with goblins before?
A blonde-haired fellow answers, Nope, we always thought they were peaceful. Another soldier slaps him on the back, cackling. Yeah, man. Locke, you're a lucky guy. Wish Sarah could have given me a piece of that.
That's Locke? Donna is going to scoot closer to him. Piece of what? Now? Don't tell me a handsome young man like you is hurting for a companion.
I can't believe we are watching this.
Donna's doing great.
You two are not a part of this scene. Wait your turn. Anyway, Donna, I'm going to have you roll persuasion to see if you can flirt with Locke. I can't believe I'm saying that.
All right, who weighted my dice? Which one of you did it?
You rolled a 3, but it was a 1. That's another critical failure, isn't it?
Locke scoots away from Donna in disgust. That's none of your business, he says. The other soldiers watch Donna with interest. Trying to be sweet on Locke? Don't bother. He's not one to tie himself down.
GMPF, I can see that. Well, never mind then. Ben, just go to the others. I do not want to deal with this group or these rigged dice. I'm out of here. This is BS.
Okay. Donna storms off, very offended that her advances have been rebuffed. Merrick, we are switching over to your perspective. You sit down at a table in the tavern and wave Mona over, who approaches with a platter of empty glasses. Just a second. I've got to drop these by the kitchen and then... Oh, it's you. Great to see you back in one piece. We were getting worried. Give me a second to drop these off. Mona disappears for a second and then reappears a few moments later. Sorry about that. I saw your companion talking with some of the guards and bought a round of drinks. Anything I can get you?
Some hot food and drink would be great. Anything you've got is fine. Don't want to be too big of a bother.
Mona grins. I can have that right out in a jiffy. Did you or your companions find anything in the forest? Any news about...
No news about Sarah and Eric's child. We came back into town to rest and regroup. What about your end? Has there been any news? Any new developments?
Mona shakes her head, but then stops. Well, I did notice,
Go on, you can tell me.
How about you roll persuasion?
I got an 11. Please, Mona. Any information you can tell us will be helpful.
Mona nods, solemn. Well, I have noticed that Sarah is in a bit better of a mood lately. It was strange to see her out, humming and smiling. I'm not saying that she has to be sad all the time, but
That does sound a little strange. Thank you for telling me, Mona, but you shouldn't worry about it too much. I'm sure it's nothing.
Mona nods again. I'll bring out your food quickly. It's good to see all of you back. With that, we're going to switch over to Benjen's perspective.
That was faster than I expected. Still, Sarah's acting strange, huh? That's something to think about.
Yeah, you kind of speed ran that. Mona is extremely busy serving the other patrons of the tavern, otherwise she would have longer to talk. All right, Benjen, we're at your turn now.
Oh, goody. Okie dokie. I'm going to go sit at the bar to talk to Mills. I'm sure he'd love to talk about his granddaughter. Grandpas love to talk about their grandkids.
Merrick, this is going to be a crapshoot. We'll only have our information to go off of.
Feeling better already?
Benjen, you take a seat at the bar. Mills recognizes you after a few glances and pours you a glass of water. Good to see you back in the city after so long. Worried that the forest would chew you up and spit you back out.
Yes, we did encounter some issues in the forest, but made it all back in one piece. How have you been, good sir?
Mills smiles warmly. Can't complain. Knee is giving out on me. Might be time to hang up the fishing nets to stick around here with Mona and her mother.
Oh, I understand. I envy you for being so close to family and in a position to live alongside them. That is truly a blessed life. I dream to one day also be able to settle down with a family of my own.
Mills laughs. Don't do it around here if you can help it. Crops can't hardly grow, and animals come out the forest to attack every other day. At least the sea still supplies us with fish.
Speaking of catch anything good lately?
Oh my God. Benjen, you are supposed to get information about Sarah and Erik.
Right, I'm getting to it.
Right. Had a few good catches this week. Big one got away. Swore it was a 20-footer. Shark, looked like. Phew. Would have liked to reel that in, maybe 20 years ago. Wish Mona would get on with giving me a grandson. Would love to show him the ins and outs of fishing and how to reel in those big ones. Then again, Mona's happy as is, so I'm happy too.
Come on, Benjen, we don't have time for this.
Donna, keep quiet, please.
I'll move to the bar with my food to say hello to Mills.
All right, I'll allow that. Marrack, you join Benjen at the bar with your plate of steaming fish. Mills points to your plate with a proud smile. That's today's catch. Good, isn't it?
Yes, very good. I'm glad to see you well. We all got into town this afternoon. Just resting up for a bit before we get back on the road.
Mills scratches his beard. You all still looking for that lost kid?
That is the plan. In the least, we want to offer our sympathies and prayers to Erik and Sera.
Mills listens and then nods with appreciation. That is good of you. I'm sure Erik at least will be thankful. Been working himself to death over that baby. Can't blame him. If something happened to Mona, I'd have my butt out in that forest looking for her too.
What about Sera? Is she doing okay?
I suppose so. I reckon she's mourning in her own way. I mostly keep out of it. Try not to pry.
I understand.
Mills shakes his head. Not my place. Anyway, you two needing a place to stay tonight?
Yes, we'll be renting a room for each of us. And also for Out Lady Companion. I think I saw her step outside for a second to get some air.
No, I am coming back in. I will meet everyone back at the bar.
Well, that's fine. Okay, you all meet back up at the bar. After a meal of some fish and warm mead, you each rent a room for the night. Mills shows the party up to their rooms on the second floor. If you all need anything, just come down and give a shout. He leaves to go back downstairs and continue tending to the bar.
Let's meet in my room to chat about what we've learned.
No, we will all meet in Donna's room since she is the leader.
Well, I don't mind either way. I just thought Donna might not want two men in her room at night. Optics, you know.
Donna does not care about such sexist rules.
Guys, I had a nice chat with Mills about fishing. He's really such a nice guy.
Benjen, you were supposed to get information about Sarah and Erik.
I knew that.
No, you did not. That's why I had to come over and help you. Anyway, it seems like both Mills and Mona are a little suspicious of Sera, who isn't acting quite right. Not saying that people have to grieve in a certain way, but they both mentioned her acting a little off.
Well, that matches what we heard from the shopkeepers. I wonder if Erik has noticed her acting odd. Could be that he is wrapped up in his own grief.
That's a good point. What did you gather from the soldiers, Donna?
All of them are horrible judges of character and beauty. But anyway, I met with Locke. Some of the guys were teasing him about getting some action with goblins. I think the affair with Zessam is not a well-kept secret. Also, the soldiers agree with us in that they think the kid isn't alive anymore. Maybe Erik is the only one really upset about his son.
That might be the case. Donna, what was your read on Locke? Did he seem like an okay guy? Maybe we should tell him that, he has a son.
Locke has a terrible eye for beauty. Donna's godly presence did nothing to pull information out of him.
So what you're saying is that he's a good dude who didn't take advantage of Donna, even while buzzed.
When you say it like that, I have a different opinion. He respected Donna, the godly warrior woman.
I'm going to go off on a limb. I think we should tell him about Grassam and Zessam, but we should do it tomorrow. What if he's in cahoots with Sera and tips her off that we made contact with the goblins?
That's true. Okay. Then we'll speak with Locke tomorrow. And then finally visit Erik and Sera to offer our sympathies or see if we can uncover something nefarious. Most likely both.
Definitely both. Justice will be swift.
All right. Everyone in the party retires to their own rooms for a sleep. This is technically a long rest, but I don't think any of you used any spells or have any need to formally take a long rest. I could be wrong. Either way, the party is rested up and ready to go by the morning and reconvene in the hallway.
First stop today is to talk to Locke. Do we know where we can find him?
We can ask Mona downstairs.
Maybe Mills can tell me more about his fishing ventures.
Benjen, is it going to be part of your character story that you want to retire as a fisherman? If that's the case, you might as well leave the party now.
Calm down, Donna. We need Benjen in the party. Just ignore him, Benjen. You're really important for the team. Anyway, let's go on downstairs.
The party find Mona downstairs, readying the bar and kitchen area for the day's customers. As the party enters the shared common area, she waves cheerily at them. Good to see you all early in the morning.
Good morning, Mona. We were wondering if you might point us to where we can find Locke. I'm, going to apologize for Donna's behavior last night. She was kind of drunk, got a little unruly. Just want to smooth things over, you know. What?
I'm wondering if I should make you roll for deception. It wouldn't really make sense with what Mona knows about you three. Nah, I'll skip it. Anyway. Mona passes along some directions to the party about the guards' shifts and usual posts. Locke usually works on the northern end of town, near where the village farms start. Can't imagine he'd be some other place. You three already heading out of town?
Not yet. We'll probably stay another day or so before we set off.
Mona nods. Sounds good. I'll have some hot plates ready for you, 3 this evening. Make sure you get in before the rain drenches you. The party sets off for the northern gate of Melodia City. It's quite easy to find, given the simplicity of the village, and you can see very few guards manning the gate. Manpower is spread a little thin these days. Donna, as you all approach, you see Locke at the gate, and he makes eye contact with you, then lowers his gaze.
Hello, Locke. What is up? No hard feelings about last night. It was all a test. Donna wanted to see what sort of man you are, and you passed, having not sullied her pure body and soul. Well done.
Locke's eyes shift around. Sure, he says, non-committed.
Locke, I am Merrick, one of Donna's companions. Is there somewhere we can talk?
Talk? I don't have any business with you three, unless it's... He looks back at Donna. I appreciate the drink, but I'm really not interested.
What? No, never mind that. We wanted to ask you about something else.
Locke looks confused, but finally nods. Sure. What can I do for you three? He steps away from his post, far enough to give the party some privacy, but not far enough that any danger can enter Melodia City.
We aren't throwing around accusations, but we just want to get to the bottom of things. Do you know a lady named Zessam?
Locke's eyebrows draw together as he thinks. Zessam, you said. I don't think the name's familiar. Why?
Would it refresh your memory if we mentioned that she's a goblin?
Locke's expression clears a bit. Oh, was that her name? I vaguely remember her. She came around with Sarah a couple years ago. Haven't seen her around since.
Did you know that you fathered a son with her?
Locke's eyes widen. A son? I didn't know that, but, well, what are you getting at? I'm confused.
I think we should just tell him straight. Locke, while we were investigating the disappearance of Erik and Sera's son, we came across the goblin village in Melodia's rainforest. We met and spoke with the goblins, who included Zessam and her son Grassam. She was under the impression that you and her were married.
Married? No. I only slept with her once a couple years ago. I thought, well, Sarah said that her friend needed some coin, so, she seemed... Okay, I didn't know.
I want to roll to see if he's lying.
Roll insight.
24. That's a natural 20 plus 4.
Excellent. Merrick, you can see genuine confusion in Locke's eyes as he sorts through his memories and relays the experiences to the party. Furthermore, he continues. She's got a kid now? Why didn't Sarah tell me? She would have known, right? He is genuinely quite torn up about this revelation.
You see, he is a good man. Donna knew it all along.
Locke, you don't mind that the kid is half goblin? We were under the impression that the village viewed the goblins as lesser.
That's just a general stereotype of goblins and humans, but...
Locke bites his lip. I can't lie. It's not preferable that he's half goblin, but he's still my kid. I wouldn't want to just leave him to fend for himself. It's only been a couple years, so he should be quite young. Maybe I ought to bring him to the city and help raise him.
What a nice man. But he should know that Grassom's all grown up. Those goblins grow fast.
Locke's eyebrow raises. He's grown up? Then he's not my kid. That's not possible.
Zessum and the goblins told us that they age faster than humans.
Actually, that's not exactly what she said. She said they age faster in the forest. I can't believe that went right past me, and I didn't pick up on it.
Benjen, roll persuasion to see if Locke believes you.
That's a 17.
Okay. Locke listens carefully to the party's words. I don't know what's going on in the forest then. Could be that there is some strange magic at work. I'm just a city guard. No magic experience. But I can tell you that it's not normal for the goblins to age that quickly. The kid, my son should be a toddler still. Grassom, you said that's his name.
Yeah, he's a good kid, by the way. Strongest in the village, apparently.
Locke nods. What about his mother? If she thought we were married, her village didn't cast her out?
As far as we understand, they treat her well since she's the daughter of the village's elder. But he said that she would be looking for a husband soon. I don't know if you want to bring her and Grassom back to Melodia City. We're only passing along information.
Locke thinks for a few long moments. I should go and talk with the village then. I'd ask Erik to help me get there, but...
Right, that's the other thing. We don't think the goblins did anything with the baby. We think Sarah was setting them up.
Locke nods, solemn. Well, Sarah had me believe that her friend was just looking for some money and never told me about my son. So, I don't know what else she could be hiding. He thinks for another few moments before adding, but Erik would never do anything to hurt Jacob. He's running himself ragged trying to find that baby.
We also thought it was unlikely that he would be searching so hard if he was responsible for the disappearance in some way. That just leaves...
Sarah. Yeah, if you're going to go question her, though, you should talk with Erik first. He'll listen to reason, and I can back you all up.
Can you bring him here so we can all talk? We want to get this sorted. I'm sure he wants the same.
Locke agrees readily. Definitely. I'll just be a few minutes then. He leaves, and then returns about a half hour later. As Locke and Erik approach, you can hear their discussion. Locke is hurriedly explaining something to Erik. You have to believe us. There's something going on here. Erik's expression is dark, but he listens carefully to Locke's words without interruption. The pair return to the party. Locke nods, his face serious. Tell him. Erik's eyes are downcast, but he nods. Tell me.
Wait, I know this isn't combat, but can I use bardic inspiration?
Sure. How are you going to fit that naturally into the roleplay, though? I want to hear you play that out.
I have created a song and dedicated it to Sarah. Here it is. Why the frick you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop frickin' lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much.
All right. We've got it, Benjen. Thank you. Just so you all know, I want to approach this conversation sort of like combat. You're all going to be making a number of throws. Instead of attack rolls, I'll have you make various checks. But feel free to use your abilities like you would for attack rolls in combat. It will be a battle of wits. Ready yourselves. Merrick, so ahead and speak with them about what you all found.
We have reason to believe that Sarah made up the story about the goblin kidnapping your child. We spoke with the elder of the goblin village, and they are very peaceful beings. I know that isn't much to go on, but the thing is, Sarah did lie about her friend, Zesam, a female goblin. Zesam believed that she was married to Locke with Sarah's blessing, and they actually have a son.
Merrick, roll persuasion.
7.
Erik is unconvinced. We don't deal with the Goblin Village. I know nothing about their culture. And you three are outsiders. I can't take your word like this.
Can I try another roll from Bardic Inspiration?
Go ahead.
That's an 11.
Locke cuts in to help you out. I never knew. I didn't know. I swear. You know me. I wouldn't just... He clears his throat. It's true, though. I did sleep with a female goblin. Sarah told me that she needed money, and I was just looking for a little comfort.
And Zesam believed that Locke was always going to invite her and their son to Melodia City to live. Sarah kept promising her.
Benjen, roll persuasion for that.
13.
Eric's eyebrows draw together as he thinks. Sarah does sometimes. I see her with that female goblin every so often. But that doesn't mean...
I will interject. Sarah knows the goblins well, doesn't she? That female goblin is her friend. If she knows them so well, why did she blame them for taking the baby?
Donna, roll persuasion.
12. That should be enough, right?
Erik nods, but doesn't seem totally convinced. Maybe they did take him.
But why would they take the kid? Going through the forest with a baby is a death trap. You've been in there enough to know.
Roll again, Donna.
Yes, 19.
Erik lets out a strained breath. I do admit that's suspicious. It doesn't add up.
Erik, why don't we just talk to Sarah together? Let's confront her together.
Roll persuasion again.
I got a 7. Wait, I'm going to do another roll with Bardic Inspiration. This has got to work. That's a 15. I would have thought y'all's other rolls worked, but... Ben, can I eat one of the candies that adds 1 to a saving throw? You said to treat this like combat.
I'll allow that. That makes the roll a 16?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Erik thinks for a few more moments, and then nods his head. Yeah, we'll go talk to her. Locke, you stay here at your post. I'll go with these 3. Erik leads the party to his farm. It is a humble dwelling with tilled land. Outside, you see a woman with black hair laboring in the field with a hoe, working the earth for more planting. Sera? Erik's voice is strained. He searches for the right words to say. These 3, they've been looking for our son. Sarah puts down the hoe and straightens up. You notice that she takes a second to shift the expression on her face, as if she is searching for the right emotion. Yes, she finally says. I heard there were some adventurers in town who were helping. Thank you very much. At this, Erik grits his teeth. Sarah, please be honest with me.
Donna will step forward. I'll talk to her woman to woman. Sera, you did something to your baby, didn't you?
Sarah's expression twists with anger. Why would you accuse me of such a thing?
Because I know that you pimped out your friend. What a horrible woman you are, so lacking in morals. I have come to judge you for these deeds.
Donna, roll intimidation.
Yes, 21. Eat it, Sarah.
Sarah's expression suddenly grows blank. I thought this would happen eventually. Why couldn't you all just let it be? Her tendrils of hair grow longer, hardening into extra appendages.
Donna is not afraid. She will ready her great axe.
I'll tell Erik to stand back. I'm worried he'll do something. This is his wife, after all.
Sarah's voice is hollow. Her face transforms into a skull that is almost wooden in appearance, with carvings all across the bone. Do you think I wanted to live in this hellscape? That I dreamed of slowly starving to death and scraping for every scrap I could find? That little creature was nothing more than a parasite. Her hand stretches out, transforming into a withered bone. You promised me more. She points at Erik, letting out a high-pitched screech.
What the heck is this woman? I can't tell if she's a monster or a tree.
Both, definitely both.
Wowie, what a cool monster, Ben. I can just imagine the boss music playing.
Get back in the game, sleepy Benjen.
A light glows from within Sarah's face, which has fully transformed into a skull. Her mouth is permanently fixed into a horrible grin, as if carved out of wood. Erik cowers behind the party, both horrified and in terror. That's not... At his fear, A laugh echoes from Sarah's body, though it sounds as if it comes from inside her form. A hollow echo. At least that little creature was good for something. I was granted this new form when I got rid of him.
Ben, do I know exactly what she is?
Roll history.
Merrick, I don't think now is a good time.
If I know what she is, we can have a clue as to how to deal with her. I got an 18.
Marrack, as you all question what this creature is supposed to be, the voice of the goddess addresses Benjen. A deadwood banshelion? What the heck is that thing doing up here? Ugh, I bet my sister's slacking off again. So typical. You three can dispatch it for me, can't you? Her voice lingers for only a second and then fades away.
Apparently it's something called a deadwood banshelion, and it's not supposed to be here.
No kidding, Benjen.
My goddess, how should we fight this creature?
The voice of the goddess does not answer you, Benjen, since you have forgotten to pray to her and present an offering, yet again.
Damn it, I hate this goddess. We'll do this without her.
Can Benjen use his cleric spells?
Nope.
Benjen, when this is over, get a refund on that class. It is no good to us.
Let's all roll initiative.
9.
11.
14.
And the deadwood banshelion got a 19. The combat order will go the monster, Benjen, Donna, and then Marrack. It will get off the first attack. With a screech, it lunges at Erik, branch-like claws extended at his throat. All of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If you succeed, then you may jump to protect Erik.
I got 18.
14 for me.
I only got an 8. That is some bad luck.
Benjen and Donna, you are both able to shrug off the monster's horrifying visage, but Marrack, you find yourself frozen in place with fear.
Oh shit, that thing is part banshee.
Nice eye, Benjen. Donna and Benjen, you both may choose to do a dexterity saving throw to protect Erik.
I got a 19.
This is bullshit. I got a 9. Donna should be the one to protect Erik. She is a godly warrior woman.
Donna, you are unable to step in front of the monster's swipe, but Benjen makes it in time. Benjen, you protect Erik from the attack, but you will take the damage instead. That's a 19 to hit and 9 necrotic damage. The monster's branched claws swipe across your body, leaving a trail of blackening skin. It's your turn.
Okay. I want to use True Strike. If this is a banshee, it will have a lot of resistances, but it doesn't seem like a normal monster.
All right. Benjen uses True Strike. Benjen, your spell grants you insight into the target's defenses and other information. You are right that this is not a regular banshee. This is a deadwood banshelion and will take increased damage to fire. It is totally immune to poison and cold damage and resists melee attacks.
I'll convey that to the others. Also, I want to use bardic inspiration to lift the party's spirits. Guys, we're a team. We can do this. Stay focused.
You got it, Benny boy. My turn. I want to recklessly attack. Even if this thing resists my axe, Donna the warrior woman will destroy it. That's a 22 to hit and 8 damage.
Want to enter a rage yet?
Believe it or not, Benjen, but I am formulating a plan. I will make sure to stand between Squishy Benjen and this monster. I will protect both him and Erik. They may thank me later.
All right, Merrick, it's your turn.
I have a question for Benjen, but it's really a question for Ben.
Shoot. What do you got?
Is this thing weak to heat, or is it just fire damage?
Just fire damage.
Damn, okay, I had a thought. Never mind then.
Merrick, you first need to make a saving throw to see if you can shrug off being frightened.
Right. I got 18.
That'll do it. Merrick, upon seeing your teammates fight and cheer for you, you are able to fight through the fear and get back in battle.
I'll cast Burning Hands as a second-level spell.
It hits. What's the damage?
9. Plus, accounting for the weakness, 12 fire damage.
Marrack, your fire spell climbs all over the Banchelion's branches, burning at the wooden skin and producing dark smoke. Sarah the monster lets out a high-pitched scream. All of you roll a Constitution saving throw.
That is a natural 20.
8 for me. That's bullshit. Benjen, I need you to inspire me better.
And I got a 9 and 10.
Donna and Merrick, you each take 7 points of psychic damage. You try to cover your ears from the sound, but it rings in your ears, making you double over from the sting in your eardrums. We are at the top of the round, and the Deadwood Banchelion is going to attack. Having successfully used its wail, it now stomps over at Donna, trying to get to Erik for an attack. Donna, Get ready for a reaction. 16 to hit.
Ha! That misses. Benjen, get this thing.
Okie dokie. Since Donna is protecting me, I'll use my crossbow. 14 to hit and 9 damage.
That hits. Benjen shoots a crossbow bolt, and it severs one of the monster's branches. The monster is looking a little weary, but very dangerous.
Not for long. Merrick, I'm gonna get you some paper to make a new book. Watch this. Okay, I'm going to enter a rage, Ben.
I've been waiting for this. As Donna enters a rage, dark spines erupt from her skin and her fingers transform into deadly talons. A large reptilian tail flicks from her back. This is her form of the beast.
Yes, because Donna is a beast, a godly warrior woman, I'm going to attack with my tail. 17 to hit and 8 damage.
Tell us how you attack, Donna. This isn't going to kill the monster, though.
Damn it. Well, anyway, Donna whips around swinging her magnificent tail like a whip. This stupid tree better not touch any of us.
My turn again. I'll cast Firebolt at the monster. I'm afraid of using burning hands in this position. Might light up the whole team.
Good call. What's the hit?
16 and 5 damage.
The Deadwood Banshelian stumbles back as more of her branches catch fire. The glow from inside her skull falters and flickers. But it isn't over yet. This time, she lunges for Merrick, giving up on attacking Donna with her tail whip. That is a 17 to hit and 14 necrotic damage.
Oh, crap. Okay. Benjen, do you have any healing spells? I know you're out of your cleric spells, but...
I have some, but should we just attack the monster? It seems like it is almost dead.
That's your choice to make, Benjen.
I'll load up another bolt on my crossbow and attack. 16 to hit and 6 damage.
Benjen's crossbow bolt slices through another branch. The Banshelian stumbles in the air, unsteady. The glow within the skull flickers.
We've got this, boys. We're almost through. Time for a double whammy. Reckless attack and rage combined with my beastly badass tail whip. 13 to hit and 9 damage, yes.
Donna, your tail deals a devastating smash against the monster, breaking away the wooden branches and bone-like protrusions. The light within the monster is dim, nearly gone. It is not firmly planted in the ground, panting. You hear the voice of the creature. Can't die. Can't die yet. Haven't lived.
One more Firebolt should do it. I am nearly dead, but we've got to end this. I'll cast Firebolt. 24 to hit and 10 damage.
That will be the final blow to the Deadwood Banshelian. How does it go down? I'll let you narrate that last hit.
Nearly dead. Supporting myself against the fence of the farm. I raise my hand and shoot out a jet of fire right at the monster. The wooden bones explode with 1,000 embers, and the light within the monster totally fades, replaced with the roaring fire of my spell.
Amazing. Great job, guys.
Now I will quickly run over and cast Healing Word as a first-level spell on Merrick. It will heal him for 9 HP.
Okay, that wasn't necessary, but I'll allow it.
Ben, you keep sending multiple monsters at us without warning. I do not trust you to let us have this win.
Well, you guys did it anyway. As the monster crumbles into embers, Erik speaks up from behind you. I can't believe she wasn't even human anymore. Since when? How long? His voice trails off.
I will put my hand on Eric's shoulder and offer a small prayer to the goddess for him. May this man's heart be healed with time.
From behind the party, you hear the voices of several villagers who came running, including Locke, whose face is pale. Apparently, they all saw the smoke from Merrick's fire spells and came just in time to see Sarah's monstrous form. They gaze at you all in a mixture of awe and confusion. Locke steps through the fence to comfort Erik, giving you three a grateful nod. You have our thanks, adventurers, he says. Although we might not look it now, we are thankful that you were able to uncover an evil lurking in our midst.
That is what we are here for. Though I never would have guessed that Sarah was such an evil being. She was dealing necrotic damage to us, right? Does that mean she became some sort of undead?
Seems like it, yeah. That aside, Donna, what the heck is up with your beast form?
Cool, isn't it? Donna's path is the path of the beast, as she is a beast in a metaphorical sense, and now in a literal sense.
We'll go more into that in an upcoming one-shot episode for Donna's backstory. For now, however, the party goes back to Desdemona's inn for some rest and to recover.
Well, we took care of that baby quest a bit faster than I thought. All the same, I'm glad things are sort of resolved. That leaves us on Benjen's temple pilgrimage. If I remember correctly, Mem said that the next temple to visit is the one near a beach. Benjen has to play the portion of the song he learned there, and then we can go through the dungeon for the next portion of the song. Is there anything else we need to take care of in Melodia City? If not, I think we should get on the road tomorrow.
That's fine with me. I am satisfied that we dispatched justice upon Sarah. Now Donna is ready for adventure. Ben, is there another village in Melodia we can visit?
Yes, as you journey to the next temple, with Mem's general instructions, you will pass through a seaside village of Salt Wish.
Then that is our next stop. Oh, goody. I am excited to see more of this land, Ben.
If that is the plan, then we can end this episode here. Next episode, we will start on the journey to the next village, traveling via the coastline.
Yes, no more poison forest.
We have to go back to the rainforest temple, though, eventually.
True. All right, to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. The next video will be a compilation movie of the first 4 episodes of this campaign. We will also be working on the one-shot story with Donna's backstory and moving on to episode 5. If you liked the episode, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. We thank you for all of the support thus far. We will see you in the next video.